Anybody hear about Astroworld?
Yeah.
No.
That's the Travis Scott concert. A bunch of people got trampled or something, right?
A bunch of people died. Like 8 people, 100 people got injured.
Oh my
It's fucked
God.
up.
So Travis Scott, who is a rapper for context.
I'm aware because of the McDonald's thing.
Oh yeah, the Travis
the
Scott
Travis
meal.
Scott burger.
There it is. There it is. There it
The
is.
quarter pounder with, I forgot.
The barbecue sauce.
Bacon.
It's very good.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm a
It's
fan
pretty
of
good.
that meal.
Ooh, I haven't had McDonald's in a minute.
You should order for lunch.
How many people?
Thank
How many
you.
people passed away?
So 8 people so far. Yeah, 8 people. 8 people died. Even one lady was left with brain damage.
Damn, there was a concert stampede, man.
What happened?
So they're calling it a crowd surge, right? So once this concert started, there was a huge surge, and literally, so he was doing.
What do they consider a surge?
I guess like it's like when let's say you're at a music festival, right? And then your fucking favorite artist finally gets to the main stage, so everyone bum rushes to the front, right? But this is already like a damn near max capacity Astroworld tour for him. There's over capacity. There was like, you know, over 50,000 people there in Houston, and then the surge just begins happening, and literally, like as I'm reading different articles of like different people's accounts, whether it be like their own friends, family members, people that survived, people that didn't, there was just a moment where the pressure of people crushing forward made it so that one, you first recognize that if you had a limb up, you couldn't bring it down.
Oh, you're just smashed.
Yeah,
Like,
everything got super smashed. And then there's even like, I remember, it's honestly a little bit depressing, but I was reading this first person account talking about there's that moment when you realize it gets too serious, and then you look at people next to you and you see the fear of death in their eyes.
everyone's
as well.
like, I can't.
Everybody recognizes that it gets to that point, and then because of there's kind of no upward pressure with it because of gravity and stuff, but there's pressure and something needs to go somewhere. People end up starting to like, it almost was being explained like sinkholes, like people would just start falling under, and then after that you would just see people getting trampled.
Why is it like people were pushing to the front, so people in the back were creating the pressure?
Yeah, so people in the back who like obviously, especially at like eye level height, you don't know the type of pressure you're putting on in the
And no one
front.
wants to back up.
Yeah, and the backup pressure is not the same either, because even in a large concert of music, if people are screaming for help, you're like, no, like you're just hearing screaming, you're hearing music.
It's just chaos. Yeah.
It's just utter chaos. Yeah.
Don't they have security guards in the front that's kind of like, they pull people out?
Well, so
and,
this
like,
this is all part of like a lot of I wouldn't, controversy is too strong a word, but like a lot of just the hot topic of the conversation. There's lawsuits going on. There's a bunch of like non-contextual videos showing of people saying like Travis was aware of things of these things happening, but like not choosing to stop the concert. Whereas there's other videos that are surfacing showing that like at his Astroworld tours, like when something does happen, he will stop singing and be like, security help this person. So everybody's trying to point the finger because something really tragic happened, but nobody knows how to like handle such a.
Bro, he doesn't know what the fuck is going on. He's on
fucking
stage with the lights on
remembering
his
his
face.
lyrics and
Are
shit.
you kidding me?
But the thing about it is like he has a history. He's been sued before for inciting like riots at his fucking concerts and all this shit. So there's a history of
Somebody like tried to like steal his shoes before on stage, so he like was encouraging like the mob to like beat this dude up one time.
So it's a mixed bag, right? Because it seemed like the security wasn't ready. There was a bunch of videos of before the concert, people, like hundreds of people, maybe not hundreds, but like it was a good amount of fucking people rushing through the barricades, knocking over the security and running through. And he was saying like, yeah, like I guess there was a tweet that he put out saying like, all the wild ones like come to the fucking show even if it's sold out. And it was over capacity, so there was a bunch of history with that. And then I was reading something this morning about how the I think it was in Houston, right? Mm-hmm. The like police chief of Houston actually met with Travis Scott and was like regarding all the issues that he's had in his past as far as the history of him kind of stirring up the crowd and the lawsuits and all this shit. And he was pretty much having a conversation with them. Nobody knows what was actually being said, but I think it was along the lines of, hey, like just be ready because there's some like reports of this being overcrowded already and we don't want to stir up more shit. So he had a conversation with a police officer before, and I guess still nothing really like came out of that. And then for people to be dead, hundreds of people injured, it's crazy.
Is the lesson here, don't go to hot artists like concert anymore? Like,
My friend went to a DMX concert when he was live, and he was like saying that it was very open.
yeah, dude, go to Dolly Parton. I go to Dolly Parton live. No problem.
I think it definitely depends on the style of music or also the type of crowd, right?
Yeah.
Because like if you're gonna go to a very, very hype, whether it be like rock or rap or anything where the energy is meant to be like mob style, thrashy.
Almost
rock.
belligerent a little bit.
Absolutely.
You're gonna do the old artists that were like high energy.
Randy
because-
Travis.
Because, yeah, if they're in their 30s and above, and then you got all these OGs there, no one's mosh pitting, dude.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
No one.
No one got time.
Limp Bizkit, high energy, but everyone's just sitting down.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, dude, Smash
what we gotta
Mouth,
do.
bro.
Smash,
Yeah, Smash.
Smash Mouth is gonna be a riot, bro.
Be crazy, but everyone's sitting down.
That already makes me feel crazy.
I just want to rip up.
That's his next. That's his next tour. It's like Travis Scott X Dashboard Confessional, just to make sure it's like balanced.
Hey there, Delilah or whatever.
Hanson,
Hanson.
Smashing
There it is.
Pumpkins,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
Too crazy.
What's the last concert you guys been to?
Dude, how many 40-year-old tits do the Backstreet Boys see every night?
Every night.
My buddy filmed a Kiss cruise,
That's how often they.
and he was telling me my buddy he filmed a Kiss cruise, and he was saying, dude, he saw so many old titties.
Yep.
They just peep out.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
shit.
going nuts.
I would not complain if I only got old titties.
If anyone's willing to flash titties to me, I'll be like, hey, dude.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a
At
special
any-
moment.
Yeah.
Back when we were touring with LMFAO and they would perform "Sexy I Know It," we would see like so many titties, and then for some weird reason we went to Australia and it was only dicks.
Guys would show you dicks.
There were dudes standing on shoulders. It was only dicks.
They would just pull their pants
sea
down.
of dicks. Yeah.
Guys are sitting on other guys' shoulders and they're taking the dick out. The dick's fucking hitting their guy's forehead.
I don't know if it's that long, but for they're like cheerleaders, like standing on it. Because I was like, yeah, if you're on someone's shoulder, your dick is on their neck.
Australia's my vibe, dude.
I don't like their culture.
Only on.
Are you fucking with me, man?
No, I was.
They're taking their cocks out?
Was there not a moment where LMFAO just stopped singing and it's just like, whoa.
Put those away.
Hey, what the fuck's going on?
Cancel all the other Australian stops.
So like you're in Europe, America, everywhere. Girls are like, woo!
Always titties, and then just the five, like we did a tour in Australia called Stereosonic, and it was all dicks. And like dudes would like literally run naked and then get tackled by security. And it was, and like the whole time we're dancing, you could pay attention to all of that. We're just like, why is it only dicks?
Are the chicks putting more sweatshirts on?
It's just fucking down under logic.
They're bundling up.
Down under line, it's like the toilet spin the other way, so makes sense.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Australia's my vibe, I think.
Can't even control it. They're just like, this is just how things are. That makes a lot of sense, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it was like a joke. It's a humor thing, I believe. I don't think it's like not a gay thing. It's just like that's funny to them.
That's why there's not that many Australian comedians, you know? It's not very funny. The humor's not
There's
funny.
only one.
Dicks are funny though.
I thought it was fucking hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Not if you're a sex icon. You're supposed to be a sex icon. Everyone's pulling their dicks out.
This guy has sex all the time, this guy.
Dude, what a rock star life, man. This guy literally is
I was
world
the
tour
guy.
seeing tits everywhere.
The dicks weren't directed at
Just
me.
fucking tits everywhere. Complains because one country throws dicks at him.
I wasn't complaining.
You gotta run up.
Were they trying to get Red Food's attention?
And I've seen a lot of different ways to do it, but that was the funniest one for sure.
I remember I went to like a bunch of raves in high school, and one of the most packed ones, it probably was like a surge. I remember like as you're walking and as the speed picks up, sometimes your feet start leaving the ground.
Yeah.
And there's times where you're just getting carried, and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck? And you feel like you want to like squat low to like get yourself grounded again, but you can't. You're just being carried by the mob. So I know how scary that feels.
That's what some of the reports were. Like people were like floating in the air.
But at least that was kind of like stop and go, where people were like, as soon as it starts picking up speed, people were like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then there was like enough like self-regulation within the crowd.
Yeah.
But then for it to just keep going, it's probably pretty freaky.
And people are high and drunk. They don't know what the fuck is
That's true.
Even mob experiences are wild.
They
dude.
said before, I was reading some other reports about before the concert even, like before he even came out, they had like a timer up. They said like the EMTs were all backed up from people getting like ODing and and they already didn't have the capacity there, so it was like on multiple ends, like everybody was getting fucking thrashed, and then people were yelling like stop the concert before this fucking guy came out. So like it's crazy. I saw a little 5-year-old on someone's shoulders.
A 5-year-old?
But they were, and from the video that I saw, I don't know if it's from that concert.
my
It looked like
God.
they were having fun for a little bit, but I think the rest of it was just a complete shit show.
But when you do move in a motion though with the herd, it just feels like this massive human wave.
It's energy, cuz.
Yeah. Only when it works though. Other than that, you got the marijuana smoke and you got people puking on the side and everything else, and you kind of just like, you just kind of tunnel vision. and then you go, oh yeah, everyone's just singing the songs, and then you leave.
I could also imagine how crazy it is because like similar things when you go to music festivals and stuff like that. Usually the people who want to get to the front are the ones who are like most fucked up because that's the most sensory experience, right? So like whether you're on like E or acid or anything like that, you want to be by the speaker. You want to like see the lights and stuff like that. So most of the time you already have the most fucked up people in the front that like aren't really fully there, and like you always in every one of those concerts you see security just picking fainting people out or like overdosed people out that like can't stand anymore and stuff like that. So that's a normal concert. So to have a freak accident, I can only imagine like how intense it must have been in that space.
Did that shit ever happen during Michael Jackson concerts back in the day?
They said the deaths of this called to mind a 1979 concert by The Who, where 11 people died as thousands of fans tried to get into Cincinnati's Riverfront Coliseum. And then,
Ooh, holy fuck.
And then other past crowd catastrophes include the deaths of 97 people in an overcrowded Hillsborough Stadium in
97
in Sheffield, England. So it's all just overcrowding surges that are like
People getting trampled pretty much.
Dude, you hear out here in the field, and you're like, oh fucking shit.
That's my jam.
Yeah, we gotta get to the front.
It's very too late.